A lot of these people going out there trying to speak their mind, especially hate groups, are cowards, complete cowards. They're not here to defend anything but their cowardness. They're afraid to let the world know who they really are.
Members of a known hate group marched through the crossroads this weekend. They used U-Haul trucks to transport people into Kansas City.
KMBC9's Krista Tatchell is live at Union Station getting answers about why they were in town and how they were allowed to use the trucks. Krista?
Yeah, Kelly, the people who rented these trucks, they're from the group Patriot Front. Now, U-Haul has released a statement to me saying that is an absolute violation of their company policy to transport human beings in the cargo holds, and they have revoked the rental privileges of those who rented those trucks in Kansas City. But this is not the first time that this group has used trucks to transport humans.
Why you gotta cover up your face?
3 U-Haul trucks carried about 100 people in the cargo holds. They then marched along Main Street in the crossroads and also marched around the World War I memorial.
Testing.
The group's leader, Thomas Ryan Rousseau, has posted online many times about box trucks being used for the group.
Hey, have fun in that hot box, guys.
Even though it violates U-Haul policy. People who were watching the unexpected march Saturday say they were incredibly disturbed.
Their faces were covered, and I'm just like, you cowards. Like, what are you thinking? And the thing that I fear the most about it is that that could be your neighbor. That could be somebody that was very close to you, and you would never know.
With police say that they did not even know this group was coming into town. They did not provide them an escort, and no arrests were made. According to the First Amendment of the Constitution, they do have the right to peaceably assemble. That being said, this group has around 3 years ago, went to Idaho, transporting people in U-Haul trucks to try to disrupt a pride rally last year in Nashville around July 4th. They transported people in U-Haul trucks. Now, one reason that the group may have chosen Kansas City, they tend to go around the country on specific holidays, and this being Memorial Day, they showed up behind me at the World War I Memorial.
And doing a little bit more research on this individual, Thomas Rousseau, he founded the Patriot Front in the wake of the 2017 Unite the Right rally. He supports the United States becoming a white ethno-state. For those of you that don't know, ethno-state is a type of political structure in which the state apparatus is controlled by a dominant ethnic group or groups to further that group's interests, power, dominance, and resources. And in this case, he's talking about white people. This dude's a kid. He's 26 years old, and he started this, I'm going to say movement, because I don't see this lasting long. There's been, if you guys look online, there's throughout the years, he's been found to be in situations where he's been on the FBI watch list since he was in high school. Like I mentioned in other videos, I do not like or agree with people that are far whatever. If you're on the far left or the far right. This individual happens to be on the far right. I am on the right. I'm a Republican. I vote conservative. But I do not agree with people that are very radicalized, whether you're on the left or the right. It's not, people in those categories have the ideology of being too radical to the point that it's actually going to affect many American lives, a majority of American lives. Whereas coming towards the middle, being more moderate and centered, you are for the people, diversity, and everybody being included into our system. Okay, so my thoughts on this, I do not like hate groups, for one. If your intention is to go out there, protest, speak your mind to the public on what you believe in, you have the right to do so, as she mentioned, the First Amendment. However, I believe in today's day and age, because there's been so much violence going on, there needs to be some sort of stipulation on doing these type of marchings, protests, whatever you're going on the street to talk about, preach to the people in whatever community you're barging into, and utilizing U-Haul services to get many people to and from different places is, in my opinion, very criminal. And one of the stipulations that should be added within protesting or going out into these streets is you must be showing your face. That should be the stipulation. A lot of these people going out there trying to speak their mind, especially hate groups, are cowards, complete cowards. They're not here to defend anything but their cowardness. They're afraid to let the world know who they really are. These are people that are roaming the streets probably saying, oh, I'm not racist, I have this type of friend, or I have a family member that's this, so I can't be racist. But they're over here wrapping their face up and marching on the street. We don't know who these people are. They're talking about hate. They want to eliminate everybody but white people in this particular case. The American citizens, true Americans, people that have fought for this country, this is not what we want in this country. This is what's going to divide this country. These type of people can help destroy what this country is. These are the type of people that could cause a civil war in this country. We do not want people to create or do things that are going to incite violence. First Amendment, you have the right to go out there and do that. Yes. But show your face. Who are you? We're allowing people to do what they want. There's many sorts of freedoms here you have in this country. If you're hiding from it, that means you're doing something with ill intent. There's nothing you can say that would convince me that, oh, these people are good people. They're wrapping their face up because, maybe they have pimples on their face or something. I don't know. But in my opinion, it's with ill intent. You're afraid. You're afraid of actually showing who you really are, which is a bad, evil person that does not need to be marching on the streets or doing anything to incite or stir people's emotions up to the point where you're going to cause some serious altercations within other groups of people in the country. It's not going to work well for these hate groups. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, peace out, everybody.